everybody. I'm Steph.
I'm Michael. And I'm Senor Azul. And you need to save me, Rose.
Okay, here you go.
Save me.
Hold
no.
on. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
No. Hold on. Oh, no.
And just like that, Rose let Senor Azul go down into the darkness. Hello, everybody. We are about to be playing SOS Titanic.
Yes.
From Madigo.
And TGG Games.
Yes. 1 to 5 players. And it plays really fast. Box time says 25 minutes. So in this game, you are trying to rescue as many of the... now he's dark blue, that's right.
No.
And very cold. So we're trying to save as many of these passengers as we can. Unfortunately, they're all first and second class passengers. The third class passengers, well, I'm afraid they're probably just not going to make it.
Now, remember the scene in the movie with like the mother holding his children?
It's been a long time since I've seen the movie.
It was so sad.
It was
I cry.
So, this game has a lot of similarities with the actual card game Solitaire or Patience. But hey, let's take a look at this and see what we've got. Each player has a certain role. My role is the lookout. Well, clearly I did not do my job. And this shows that when I take passengers, I can take 3 at a time. I start off with 1 action card in my hand. And the action cards look something like this. Oh, did I mention this is a cooperative game? We're cooperatively trying to save as many people as possible. Steph, of course, is the captain of this ship.
Yay!
Looks a little blown out, but...
Okay.
That's fine. So Steph can take 5 passengers and starts off with 2 action cards. We each also have abilities, which we will discuss in just a second. So we start off. This is actually a really interestingly done book. Look, it's got all the shinies on it. So the SOS Titanic book starts off at 11:40 p.m., slightly after the boat has struck the Titanic and water is rushing in to fill this front.
Iceberg.
What did I say?
Titanic.
No, the Titanic struck the iceberg. Yes. Yeah. What the iceberg came along, hit the Titanic, and the iceberg started sinking. No, that's not. So the Titanic has hit the iceberg and is starting to collect water in the forward compartments. And as time goes on, you will see the ship start to disappear underneath the water, and decks are starting to completely be underwater, and eventually everything will sink. Go on, move on to the last page.
The lights are out.
The lights go out, and more decks become submerged.
This is it.
And yeah, so that's a bad place to be. Yeah, and eventually those are going to fill up. And
hopefully we don't get to that point.
Yes. So, normally, these passengers are distributed 4, 6, 8, and 10 for these total 28 different cards. Since we totally defeated this the first time we played it, we decided to increase the difficulty, where there are 7 in each deck. And if you want to make it even harder, you need to reverse it 10, 8, 6, 4, because it's really difficult to get these off of the dangerous areas and into other areas of the ship. So, as I mentioned, we each start off with our character and we draw our action cards. They can go face up because we're basically going to play them whenever it is relevant to play, and we're helping each other out. So, on your turn, you are going to move passengers if you can. and that is optional. And then you must take an action by either playing one of your action cards or set up the passenger's rescue. Now remember my little number 3 down here in the corner and Steph's number 5? What that means is that's the maximum number of passengers you can draw from the deck of remaining passengers. Notice we have quite a few still left. We have 2 sets of first class passengers and 2 sets of second class passengers. One of each set will not have an anchor, and one of each set will have an anchor. This is used for scoring extra points at the end of the game. If you can group people together that have that anchor symbol, then you're going to score points for your largest consecutive sets of anchors in each lifeboat. So for the moving the passenger step, you can put a passenger that matches the class and is 1 less than the number. So if this were a second class passenger with a 6 on it, you could put it right on top of this passenger here. You cannot move them to these lines until you have the safety officer is what they call this position. The safety officer is either a 13 of first class or a 17 of second class, I believe it is. 15, 17, we will see here in a bit. Basically, it's like a king, like you use in solitaire, where you can move a king to the first position, and then you can put matching first or first class on top of first, second class on top of second, and fill up those decks as well. As soon as you move a passenger off of a line, just like solitaire, you're going to flip up the card underneath. So, if you have a lifeboat that comes up, either when you draw it or whenever it's here, if that's the passenger you have chosen, you can put it up right here, which is what Steph and I are going to do as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
We're going to put up the passengers. Now, this is a first class passenger only lifeboat. Notice it has a 1 on it. The first passenger is always a 1 for the first passenger of each type. So when we play this second class passenger lifeboat, we got lucky and got 2 lifeboats right off the bat. We're going to put this up here. We're probably going to put the little girl right after it because it is a second class passenger number 2. 3, 4, 5. We're going to continue on until we have all of them on there.
It's like
It's like the ace. You put the ace up.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of similarities with solitaire.
Yeah, you're not alternating colors ever though.
Correct. Whether the iceberg is the Titanic or the Titanic is the iceberg, it's bad for the Titanic.
Any which way.
Yeah, it's like, tractor trailer and Volkswagen bug.
Yeah.
It's not going to come out good for the bug. So, here's where it's a little bit different from solitaire. When we take our action after we've moved the passengers,
yep,
we can take action. So, if we don't play an action card, we have to prepare the passenger rescue. I'm going to draw the top 1 to 5 cards.
You are 3.
I am only 3.
Yeah.
Most of the players are 5.
Yeah.
But I'm going to draw from the top 1, 2, 3 for myself. I'm going to look at these and I'm going to choose one of them that I can place. Hopefully I can place them somewhere on the ship. I can't place them up here unless they're a safety officer. If it's a lifeboat or it's someone I can put on a lifeboat, I can put him on the lifeboat. And this is actually called a survivor group because everyone that's on the lifeboat is going to survive. So that's good.
Yeah. So
if I cannot, I'm going to put the other ones in the discard pile. If I cannot use any of these, that's very bad. So what's going to happen then is I am going to turn the page.
Oh, no.
More water is flooding in.
No.
That's not good.
We don't like it.
And then I am going to take an action card from the deck in compensation for totally failing.
Yes.
Now, whenever a deck completely floods, that's as bad as it can happen. Oh, you just knocked down the wall.
I got it. Don't
Yeah,
worry
you're
about
making a lot of racket.
I am. Sorry.
So the Titanic is sinking and the walls are falling. When a deck completely floods, you're going to take everything in this line and shuffle it with everything in this line. Turn all the cards face down and shuffle them up and reveal the first card in line. This represents these passengers panicking and going to the deck above because there's nothing left down there but water. So, you can never take more passengers than remain in the draw pile. So if there's only one card left in the draw pile, everything else is in the discard pile, I can only take one. So let's say I've taken that one, I've put that in the discard pile. What happens the next time you want to take a card? You're going to have to flood the deck again, but you do not get an action card. The only time you get an action card is when you fail to set up the passenger rescue. So every time you go through the deck, you're going to flood. Every time you fail a passenger rescue, you're going to flood. And that's what makes this slightly different from solitaire. So Michael is to blame for the Titanic sinking. Yes. That's the wall hit the iceberg? No, the iceberg hit the wall.
Am I the iceberg?
Steph is now the, she's cold. Yeah, you have made it impossible for me to leave.
It's fine. Do you need to leave?
If you need the emergency exits, there are not clear paths
from the building.
From the ship in the case of an emergency. You're not going to get to the lifeboat.
Oh my goodness.
So, play is going to continue back and forth until the last page of the Titanic book has been turned or the last passenger has embarked onto a survivor group and all of the passengers are aboard lifeboats. Yay, everyone's safe.
We got this.
It's
fine.
Your game score is the value of the highest ranking passenger card in each of your 4 survivor groups.
Okay.
So if you save all 4 groups, it's 2 17s and 2 13s for a maximum score of 60, plus 1 point for each anchor in your largest contiguous group, plus whatever page you ended up on in the Titanic book. Could be 10, could be 0. So,
this is being reprinted. Yes. Heroic.
Yes. So, we have crew abilities. My lookout. Here's my lookout's ability. If I fail a passenger rescue, I get to look at 3 of these action cards, keep one, and discard the other ones. Mm-hmm. Your captain gets to, instead of your turn, you can discard passenger cards from the, no, that's the 5th sovereign. Instead of your turn, you could take all of the players' action cards, shuffle them up together, and redistribute them. But at least one of the players must now have a different action. So if there are very few cards left, Steph might switch out our action cards so that maybe I can do drawing of the cards and she can play an action card from her hand. Basically, the captain's just directing things as it goes. So, yeah, let's...
We have the same one here.
We also have, in action cards, we both have same lines. There are 2 of them, and we got them both.
Yep.
Choose 2 lines. One of them may be empty. They don't have to be adjacent. Shuffle all the cards together from the 2 lines and distribute them face down in equal shares in both decks. If there's an odd number, then you're going to choose the one closest to the stern. That is the back, that is the sinking half. Then reveal the front card in each line. That may be good to do early, moving A to E and B to F. Here's the only issue with that. If you find a 17 or a 13, where are you going to put them? If these are full, you're going to put them way back here. Here's the catch. If you can put one of these cards, you must put one of those cards. So if a 17 or a 13 is the only card that can be played, guess what? It's going back to the back.
Yep. It's going to be fun.
You will also notice that whenever looking at these cards, the low numbers are always women and children, and the high numbers are always the men, because when
Women
a
and
ship is
children
sinking,
first.
that's right, we get women and children first. So,
yeah.
what is your other one? Get ready.
Yeah.
What is your get ready card? It is.
It's like draw 5.
There are 2 of them. Take a look at the top 5 cards. If there are fewer than 5, we'll look at what's there. You can rearrange them however you want. You can put them on top. You can put them on bottom. You can divide them between top and bottom. I remember that.
Okay.
Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
Oh, that means you're going first, Captain.
Let's put up the passenger boat.
That seems good. Hey, we got a first class passenger ship. There are, like I said, there are 2 of each type. One of them will have an anchor on it. This one does not. Not saying that a lifeboat should have an anchor or anything. I'm just saying neither of these show the anchor symbol. It's only important for getting the contiguous groups. All right, so we get the first class up here. I'm going to put the second class down here. So we'll have 2 firsts and 2 seconds.
Oh, he can go over here.
All right, well, we will do that. Oh, look, we have a 16. It's one off of being safety officer. Notice, it'll say back behind his head or on this little stripe here, designated safety officer. Who did you say this was, Steph?
Nobody.
Oh,
I
did
think
you say Bruno Cathala was on one of them?
He is.
And he is the designer, one of the designers for this.
Yeah.
So it is possible that all of these are people who are related to the Madigo team. I forgot to mention, these Christian Bach illustrations are fantastic.
Yeah, really great.
Yeah, so.
I love it.
Wanted to mention that.
We can move her to the lifeboat.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think so.
But especially since it's not a anchor boat.
What's this? All right.
Well, it's like a 4.
I think we've done everything we can. If we find an 8 green, that would be great.
Oh, yeah, because then we just move the 7 over. That would be really good.
I think I should pull 5. What do you think? Because I can.
That's entirely up to you.
1, 2, 3,
Now,
4, 5, 6. We have.
So once we start working things out, we start drawing fewer and fewer cards. It's what my experience was our first game.
Right.
But I don't see anything wrong with drawing 5 initially.
We
though
have 7
I
spots
remember
right now.
when I drew 5 and 3 of them were lifeboats. That was hilarious.
Yeah, we could do fewer. I don't know.
It is up to you.
I don't want to turn the page so soon. So.
I also do not.
All right, we have.
The men made most of the money and were worth more? No, because usually you want to save the women and children out of decency.
Is this a spot?
Yes, it is. It's not that they made most of the money. You want the women and children to be saved first because women have a superpower. You might have heard of it. It's called giving birth to more kids. So
I could do one of these. I could do the green 15 or the green 17. Either way, unfortunately, they're all anchors.
no, the
but-
green 17 moves the green 16.
Well, that's what I figured we would want to do.
And we'll eventually get to that anchor. And we also had a 4, 6, 9 of first class.
So my turn is over. Likely
Now,
at the start of Michael's turn.
Steph cannot move this over, and there's really no reason to because once you've done the setting of the passengers, your turn is done. So there's no reason. It doesn't really matter. Does she move it? Do I move it? But typically how the turn is structured, it's now my turn and I am responsible for moving or not moving the passengers. If we have a disagreement, then I get to choose. So, saying why they're worth more points? No, they're not worth more points. And that is an important distinction. You get a number of points equal to the highest number that you get on there. If your highest number is a 9, you saved no men and it's worth 9 points. Every person is worth exactly 1 point.
Everybody's worth 1 point.
Number 17, he's worth 1 point. Number 16, he's worth 1 point. So they're not worth more points. They
just go last.
You don't add them all up. They go in last and he earns 1 additional point. So yeah. So somewhere between this 9 and this 16, we go from women over to men. Definitely want to do this now. This is even better that they both have anchors. So when they go over, they'll both probably go together. And that's super good.
Yeah.
All right, we got a number 2. Unfortunately, it's an anchor. And this is not an anchor. We could still do it.
Out of curiosity, could we move them from a lifeboat to another lifeboat?
That is an excellent question.
My gut says no, but...
Moving the passengers. You can change lines. You can put them in a new line if he's a safety officer. You can lower a boat if the passenger is actually a lifeboat. You can place a passenger onto an available lifeboat. Passengers in a survivor group may not be moved back to the ship or to another survivor group. So that answers that question.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And the first class never mingles with the second class.
Well, should we just do it or no?
It's only 1 point. I think our primary responsibility is to get... If it were in D, I'd think about it. This is in A.
I know.
We should probably do it.
We gotta get rid of these stack of cards.
That's correct. It's only 1 that we're missing. We can still follow it up. Oh, look.
Oh,
another safety officer.
That's terrible.
Well, the fact that he's down so low in the decks.
Yeah, that
we could
not great.
We could shuffle them. We could do the same lines thing. Shuffle them all up together. Only main issue is that there's 5. We're only going to get 2 up here and 3 down here. It's not going to help a lot. It's not going to help a lot.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great.
Well, good luck.
Good luck to my passenger rescue here.
Turn 3.
Yeah, because my only other option is same lines.
Make it the 3 pink anchor.
Make this the 3 pink anchor?
Yep. Good luck.
7, 12, and 13. It looks like a big bust for me.
Yeah, we need an 8.
Yes, so I'm going to take 3.
Keep 1.
I've got come back, and plan B. Plan B, I think, is where I can look at all the passengers in the discard pile. Let me see here.
Oh, that's not bad.
We
know that there's a good one in there.
Look through the discard and choose a card to place in front of you. No effect if that stack is empty. Come back was good too. What was come back? There are 3 of them. Look through the discarded passenger stack and choose a passenger to play immediately. If none of them in the stack are suitable, turn the page. Oh, plan B is the action card stack. Come back is the passenger. I like come back. Yeah. These will be in the discard. I'm going to put that under our picture here, which you guys can't see. So I've got come back now.
Nothing for me to do.
I failed the passenger setup.
No.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no. Oh no.
So this is at midnight 05. You can sort of see what's going on here. Got a little bit of water coming in. Got a little bit of tippage going on the boat.
I guess.
Jelfia thinks we're going to save everybody, by the way.
What's this?
Get ready.
Or I can put him back on top for you if we want to do that.
Yeah, you can look at 5. And I don't have to take them all. You could set up 3 really good people on here.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Set them up. Set them up goodly.
All right.
You could also do this. You could put 2 bads and a good, knowing I can take the good, and then a good, and then a good. And we'd only draw 1 each time.
We don't have that many goods, so.
We don't have that many goods, so it's not that big of a deal.
We have 2 goods.
Well, then you could put them both on top,
We do have 3
singularly.
goods. We do have 3 goods.
Did we have a anchor 15 in here?
Yeah.
I think I could fish for it on my turn.
You can. It is anchor. There is a 15 green here, though.
Oh.
We got a 15, a 14, and the 6.
So wait, that's 3 good ones. We said you had 2 good ones.
We do have 3 good ones.
3 good ones.
Provided we put a 15 here, then we have 3 good ones. Yeah.
It's not plan A, but we can do it.
Let me just put them all 3 good ones in a row.
Sure. Well, here's the question though: do we start fishing?
I would say no, unless you want.
Does the 14 have an anchor or no? It does not. So I say we just do the 15, 14. I could move the 16 over here. No, I can't do that.
3 good ones are on top.
3 good ones on top. All right, that was your discard the get ready. That was your turn.
Yep.
My turn. I'm going to draw 1 and exactly 1 card instead of doing my comeback.
Let's do it.
Oh, look, it's a nun. Wait, why is a nun last? Oh, she probably gave up her spot
Yeah.
for somebody. Very noble. That was my turn. That was a very eventful turn.
I will draw 1.
Senora Azul says, do it. Let's do it. You're going to draw 1? Oh, look, it's a 14. I can't believe this fuzzy-headed dude went before the nun.
Now it's you.
That could be taken, but I don't think we need to take it. There's one more good one here, right?
Yeah.
So I should take it. Oh, look, it's a 6. She goes right here. Oh, what was... Can we take a group and move them to a group?
No.
We cannot.
No. I don't believe so.
Place a passenger onto a passenger. So we can't move them over in a group.
No. I'm gonna draw 5, I guess.
Let's see. We know that 2 are bad.
Yep.
There's your first possible good. There's your second. There's your third.
Uh-huh.
New York Raider fan says, I believe you can move them in a group. It doesn't show it on the picture. One or more of these passengers may be moved in exact numerical order. For example, 432 in one of the following ways. So you can take a 7-6 and move it over.
Okay. Let's
What
do
did
it.
you eat? Did you eat it?
I did.
You did?
I ate it.
All right, this is revealed. Oh, look, it's a 10.
There's a 4 anchor second class in there. If we find
the 5. I'm a little concerned we have not found more lifeboats.
I'm wondering if we should mix the 17. Well, I guess once you do your turn, maybe I will do the same lines. Because we have basically... It's rough. It's rough.
Well, these might just together.
Oh, well, I suppose it could be worse.
It could be worse. We basically need 13, 12, 11 to pop up.
Doesn't it feel a bit strange and uncomfortable playing a game about this disaster while playing?
I mean, the way that I look at all disaster games is that while bad things happened, you are trying to mitigate the bad thing. And I think that prepares us mentally for when things like that happen in our real lives. We learn how to deal with crisis management. If you don't deal with that in your real lives on a day-to-day basis, when something bad happens, you're very ill prepared to handle things like that. So that's why we train Taekwondo. We never want to get into an actual fight with somebody, but we're prepared if it's going to happen. It's like, well, don't you know about that time when someone broke someone's nose? Don't you feel uncomfortable? No, not at all. I am basically mentally preparing myself for... Now, I'm not playing cards on a disaster situation, but that same mindset is still going to hold true. So, this is just a game like a movie is just a movie. Agreed.
I mean, that's just, yeah, I mean, it's like anything really. Like, people play war games all the time based on actual wars that are happening.
And that
like,
doesn't glorify war.
No.
It is just...
And it's a way to remember. Like, I think it's incredibly sad, obviously. I saw the movie 13 times when it was in theaters. Like, I love the movie. And I cried every time. You know, it's like, it's one of those, like, it's a really powerful movie. And it's a really powerful story and history. It's just, it is sad.
History is something to be remembered and learned from. Otherwise,
yeah.
the bad things in history will happen again if you do not reflect upon them from time to time. And you can't reflect upon them unless you face what happened and go, you know what? This is a bad thing.
So for me, this actually does feel pretty thematic.
Yeah, it would be great if we could go back in time and fix it. Yeah, that'd be great.
I go into the movie every time and say, maybe the boat won't sink.
Maybe it won't sink this time. That's why you watched it 13 times. You're trying to find the one time it did not sink. So, well, I mean, clearly, this guy wishes we could go back in time.
For sure. Wrath of Galanda, played Paint the Roses, love that game. Haven't played the Alice Steph area yet. Well, I hope you love it when you do. It's super challenging. I love that game as well. Thanks for playing.
Okay. Here's what we got.
What'd you get?
13, 12, 10. We can put the 12, and that's about all we can do.
Hey, it's something.
It's something. But hey, we know the other first class safety officer is there. Then this is who you're talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's Bruno. You can show it on the overhead.
Hey, Bruno. We're playing your game.
Yes. You're like that with Aliens. Every time I watch it,
this time the Marines will win. Well, that's the thing. So, thinking about, let's say a game where an alien group is enslaving humans. That I would never want that to happen. But I could play a game where aliens enslave humans. Even if I'm on the Battlestar Galactica, my favorite game. Cylons wanted to kill all the humans, and there were only like 50,000 humans left. Guess what? I like playing the Cylons in that. That doesn't mean I am A-okay with exterminating humanity. In fact, I'm quite the opposite. How many do you want? 4. So yeah, playing games with troubling themes does not bother me. It's a game.
Oh my God. We could either do 3 or...
Oh, what about, is it anchored?
It is anchored.
Well, then you can do 3.
We also got a boat, but we can save the boat for later.
Second class passengers. No, I think we're not worried about the second class passengers at the moment because, and we don't have you were really ill prepared for the red. We're not doing really well on the reds. I think that's clearly the best move is putting up Kiddo right there.
Save her.
All right.
You can save
3
her.
goes up. 4 goes up on my turn.
Yes.
And we flip. How about a 7? Noted they're clearly saving the children and the younger women first. The older women are moved more towards the men's side. I love man candidates, people. I can't stand it. Oh, I love it. Do we think that the 5 was in there? I don't remember what was in here that we've given. I don't think a lot is in here that we've given up. I really don't.
We definitely haven't seen the 11. I think I would have remembered it.
Well, let's do 3 more. A 3, 11, and a 5. It's the good 3.
Bad 5.
It's the bad 5. I think we do the 3 in this case.
Yeah.
The 11 would be nice to get the 10, but we do not have what we need.
We actually could move that there.
We can, except
It's too late on your turn.
I don't want to shuffle those in.
Mm-hmm.
So I've intentionally chosen to not do it
Yeah,
on purpose. So I think we do this.
I think so.
And we are close to moving up a whole stack of stuff if we don't care about the anchors. So
We couldn't have done the 11 anyway.
no, I'm saying that we need to at least it would be nice to have it, but we need to get those.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa. How many you taking? There are 6 left. This is important because I think if you take 3.
You really don't think
or 4.
that
I really don't think that what?
we should move the 9 over to the 10?
I absolutely do not think we should.
Okay.
If you think we're going to end up finding... No, we're not going to find one of the 11s. Will we find the other one? This is really close to going over because remember, one page happens when this shuffles. Another one happens as soon as one of us misses one.
Okay.
So we might be like within a turn or 2 of it happening.
All right. I'll take 3. We got the bad 4.
It's not a bad 4, it's the good 4, and it has no anchor. So you can't call it a bad 4, Steph.
Or we got the 9. But
The 9 to go on, the 9 is already sort of troubling. If we did the 9, it would be 9876. But then we've got the problem of these are likely going to shuffle.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, I have 3. I could come back and let you have it, but I think I'll take these 3. We got a 9, 11, 11. Well, we do have one to play, which is good. The anchored one?
Sure.
And now there was an ability where you roll off one character ability where you roll off cards in order to look for an anchor, and then you can switch anchored and non-anchored on the lifeboats. That was really interesting to have. All right.
So now I shuffle.
No, you don't shuffle yet until that was mine.
Right.
Then if you are going to do this, which I think you are.
Yeah.
We're not doing same lines or anything.
I don't think so.
So there we go.
Our lines are looking decent.
Ish. I would not be opposed to shuffling those lines together, though. That would put that puts 5 down there. I don't know. I think you're right. We don't bother with the same lines. Shuffling them up. The other bad thing is that I don't think there's a lot of good things in here to help us. We might not do too well on this.
Well, I know there's 2 pink 10s.
Pink or red? Is that pink? I guess it's pinkish.
I don't know what to say.
All right, so we turn the page because we shuffled the cards. Steph is going to draw how many?
4.
4 cards.
Well.
How many we got good? 11, 14, 10, and 3. Wow.
I think the 10 is the only thing I can play.
Wow, that's blood. That's so bad.
Yikes.
Good thing you drew a good number of cards. Wow. So the thing I'm worried about, I don't know what the 13, 12, 11 is. That's the problem.
So we could do same lines. I mean, that will show a different thing. Instead of trying to go through the deck, because we went through the deck and we didn't see it, so.
Same lines these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'd have 5 and 5. It shuffles one more that way, but maybe pull something up we can use.
Mm-hmm.
I hate bearing that 10, but I don't think there's a way we can avoid it. You drew 4, right?
I did.
And if we don't like what happens, we could same lines again. It doesn't hurt us any. All right, same lines. That's 17 just sitting here.
It's not helpful.
It's not helpful. Do we do these or do we do these? These are going to happen anyway if we don't.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the passengers get their swimsuits on?
They should get everything on. Much clothing as possible.
And warm up because it's going to be a cold night.
Yikes.
All right.
What if they weren't even numbers? Then you put
They put it toward the stern.
Ugh.
Yes. Oh!
A boat.
How about a boat?
Nice.
All right, that was my turn. Your turn.
I'm gonna put a boat.
I bet
up.
you're gonna put the boat up. Now, notice this is the one with the anchor.
Yep.
So I'm actually gonna flip this over this direction.
Flip it.
What? Oh, this. Yes. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Flip it. There's our 10 again. You gotta make him deeper? I don't think so.
Should I shuffle 2 lines or no?
Couldn't hurt. You could do this A and C this time.
Well, I was thinking about that. I think so. Let's try it.
A and C going in. Unfortunately, it's going to dig. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought you said B and C.
Too
late now. A and C it is.
No, I wanted to get the 10 up. If the 10 rolls up on the C, we might actually consider moving D to C. The reason I didn't want to move, the reason I did not want to move 9 over is because it's on B, which is about to be overwhelmed by the A passengers, A deck passengers.
Yeah.
That would be bad. That 10 really wants to be, he's popping up, hey, it's my turn to get on the boat. You know, go away.
Not your turn.
Not your turn. Go away. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 1.
Well, we can use that.
How about that? On my turn, I move this little lady over here.
Okay.
This is going to happen sometime. I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen sometime. You know it is.
The 17 is going to show up on the top of it.
I have the 4,
Okay.
the 8 that I can't play, and the 5 that I can't play.
Ugh. At least you got something.
I'm trying to remember what is in here because I can't look through that for this comeback ability. We've gotten good with not turning the page because of failing to set up the rest.
You just jinxed us.
Knocking on iceberg.
I'll take.
Can't you rescue that stack? Yes, we could have, except we want to put them all in an anchored stack on the lifeboat we don't see. We're being greedy at this moment. So yeah, we could have rescued the stack, Matt.
We could.
Mistakes might have been made. How many do you want?
4.
You want 4 again.
We have a lifeboat.
Woo! The 4th lifeboat.
Or
and it's close to that. What? Or
a 9.
9 doesn't help us a great deal. That lifeboat, just in case. I think the lifeboat. Though the lifeboat can't always be saved. There are 2 9s in there. We can fish the 9 out. Let's come back.
Sure. Lifeboat. Anchored.
Anchored lifeboat. Do we come back? I don't think we come back yet. I think I draw my 3.
Good luck.
Good luck to me. A 15 anchored, not playable. The 9 anchored, playable. And the 6 anchored, playable.
Sorry, we let you drown, but you weren't running.
See, we can laugh about it.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. This is an interesting decision. I think we do the 6 actually, because the 9 is about to get.
And if we find the 5, it goes up.
And it does indeed go up. All right, now you do what?
I'll do 3.
There are 8 left.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, Steph, what happened?
Not good things.
A 7, which is not playable, a 10, which is not playable, and an 8, which would have been playable if I had done my job and fetched the 9 out.
That's true.
We didn't think we needed it. All right, that's a fail to set up the rescue. You get an action card.
Sorry.
And we go down.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, you just turned 2 pages. Did you not?
That's correct.
You turned 1 page.
You busted once. We went through the deck once, and now it's the 3rd one. We have to shuffle the cards together.
I thought we were.
No.
That we were better than
No.
at that stage, but no, we're not. Ah, panic!
I got this.
Not Paul Panic, but
So they all just go in that B stack.
yeah, in the B hole.
It's gonna be the 10.
He really wants out.
Oh,
Oh, it's a 2.
well, that's nice. Move her on in.
Move her on, and this was
Save her.
my turn. We're gonna save her.
Yeah.
We don't have the 3.
What's this? Look for a person.
It's called Come On. Oh, we have the anchored 3.
I think it's look for anybody in the draw deck.
I'm looking.
And then reshuffle.
I'm looking.
That's what it is.
Come on, there are 3 copies. Look through the passenger stack and choose a passenger to play immediately. If none of them are suitable, turn a page.
Dan.
The rescuers seem kind of disorganized. I say we just rush the lifeboats.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a no, not a plan. I'm gonna move her here.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, we got the 6 girl popping up again. Oh, you really need that 5.
Really need the 5.
Should I come back? I don't think you should do that with such a small deck.
No, I don't either. You can come back to get the 9.
Now, if I do 3, you do 2, so I'm going to have to do 2, unfortunately.
But you could do.
I could do come back and you do 5.
I could.
If that's what you want to do. You're trading off you're getting 1 card out of this. It depends on how much is good in here. You would know if you did the come on.
Jelfia said get your 9.
Jelfia might be right. I think Jelfia has the winning play here. Do you want the anchored 9 or the unanchored? Probably unanchored.
Yeah.
Because the 7 is unanchored.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the 8 is in here as well. The second class 11 is in here. And none of the other ones that we need. It's looking really sad. The 9 is in here. The 8 anchored and unanchored are in here. So the 9 unanchored.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to use this.
That's this one.
I look at all of them.
Yes.
So we know what we got.
Okay.
What?
There's one problem with it. I can take 3.
I know.
Which leaves 1.
I understand the problem.
It did bite us once already. You are correct, Jelfia. At least you will let me know if I should only take 1.
Oh. Do I take it or not?
No, you choose one to play immediately.
All right. That's the only one.
That's the only one.
There's 1 card
Then
in
that's
here.
the worst because, and this is what I told you, I can only take 3 cards. This is the worst case scenario. because I can't empty the deck.
There.
That's gonna be 2 failures. Just point that out.
There is one card in there that works.
Oh, you said something different.
Yeah, because at the time there was only one, and now there's only one.
So the 12 is in there, is what you're saying.
Maybe.
So I think
You should just take one.
I think I draw 1.
Yeah, and then if you fail,
If
you
I
get
fail,
2
I
cards.
get one.
Go
No,
one.
1 card, but I get to look.
Yeah.
I get to choose one.
Yeah.
How about this 12? How about that 12?
Okay. How about that?
How about that?
Well,
Didn't we have 2? Oh, we did shuffle the 2 lines twice.
yeah. All right, I'll draw the 3 cards.
These 3 cards. Hey, guess what? None of them are 11.
I'm just double checking.
No.
Sorry.
Flip it. Oh, guess what? This is going to be a super fast flip because
I get this. What's this?
it's come on.
It's the same one I just had.
Look to the passenger stack, which currently does not exist.
Yeah,
So
no.
we're going to take these.
Okay.
We're going to shuffle and we're going to flood. And guess what?
La 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 la.
We're not totally flooded. I picture her to hold up one finger like Doctor Strange. She loves Doctor Strange.
I love Doctor Strange.
I would totally be at customer service asking getting a refund. Water's rushing in to their ankles. And do I want 3? Do I want 2? I think I get 2.
Oh my god.
8 and 6. How about
Oh my god.
this 8?
That was
On your
really
turn.
risky.
On your turn, yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, looks like this is about to move over again.
I can do this.
You can come on,
Yeah.
find out what the best plan is.
If I see a 5 green, I'll take it, but I don't think it's in there.
5 blue. I mean, 5 red. 5 red will clear, if we wanted it to, that whole line.
All right, do it.
What else is there? Yeah, the green 2 will clear that whole line. The green 2 is probably not in there. No green 2?
No.
Blah. That's...
I have 11.
Oh, 11 would be so good if we could get the... Oh, the 10 guy! The 10 guy! He's good.
He's not.
No! The 10 guy... The 10 guy's in one of these 2 stacks. We don't know.
I have a 3 pink, which...
It would go up here.
Yeah. That's...
What do you think?
I think the best play is the 5.
The pink 5?
Yeah.
So, do we move them all up? We're not at risk yet.
Well, so the reason to move them up is to move that guy over, so we could reveal that card.
That is true. I'm not even...
Standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
This definitely feels harder than our first time.
Oh, yes. Absolutely it does.
And maybe Matt was right. Maybe we should have saved them all. Because the 2 green is like here or something.
Or something. But you know what? We need 11, 10, and we've moved that whole stack over.
I mean, I agree.
Are we doing it?
I think you should. I think there's no time to waste at this point.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here's our biggest stack. Right here. I will reveal those 3. All the rest are just grouped together. This is what? This is my turn? This is... Yeah, you did your come on.
This is you.
I move Senor 17 over. I reveal an 11.
Wow.
Now, if we pull up Mr. 13, he pops up there.
If we had our standby, we could shuffle those 2. But those 2 are gonna just move over.
They're
anyway.
gonna move over, but we shuffle them up.
That's true.
2.
Oh my god, that's really risky.
A 15 and a 3.
3 is good.
Hello, Mr. 3. Come have your place on the boat. Little boy.
All right.
Matt agrees that that's what we should have done. Move the stack and move the 17.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad
So-
you're on the same page. My hair is big and my face.
Your hair is big in your face.
Yes.
How did everyone decide that we were how did the vote go?
I think they were on our
Oh,
side.
3% said everyone will be saved, and that would be Jelfia. 97% of you, or 97% of the points, went towards no Jack
Everybody
Drowns.
thought we were gonna lose. Maybe we will win.
All right.
I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
That's hilarious. 1, 2, 3. Epic fail. So
Yep.
reds are useless.
That is a fail.
Well, reds are not useless if we ended up with a 4. That is a fail?
There's nothing I can do.
11 and 9. Blah. Good try.
Blub, blub, blub. Here they go. Shuffle them up.
Ah!
This boat is going down quickly. It's already
you
2:18.
You need this.
Oh my god, I need all the help I can get. I'm the captain.
Captain, you're not doing a great job here.
I don't like plan A.
Plan A is the one
Looks through the
looks through
draw deck.
the whole stack,
Wait.
not the discarded. Revealing Mr. 12. That is horrible.
Oh, that's bad.
That's really bad.
Maybe I should use plan A.
There is a card called Wait that lets you place all of the face-up passenger cards of a line into the discarded passenger stack. So 12 would go into the discard, and we reveal the next.
That could be fine. It's your turn though, so.
Yeah, I can't do it. 2 cards.
Oh my god.
I have no choice. 13 and 11. Both red.
We have all green out here, so it's
Well,
like extra bad.
I draw 3. We have a wait.
Okay.
We have a come on, which is looking through this. And we have a save time. Save time is shuffle the passenger stack and the discarded stack together. Do not turn over a new page.
I'm just laughing at that.
What do you think? Wait, do I see the musicians on the back playing the instruments?
Matt said, at least there's no line at the buffet. I can get all the wigs.
Nice. So, reshuffle or doing the wait, putting him in?
Either.
He is blocking us so badly.
It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. It's bad.
I think I wait.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Should I use my plan A?
To get what? Because I now have a wait.
Right. There's
You
something
could get
else.
another wait.
Basically, I won't draw this, causing that. If it floods right now, it's really a bad thing. It's really, really, really bad if it floods.
What about the collapsible boat?
I know. I would like the collapsible boat.
There's a collapsible
But
boat.
we don't have a card to go on it. Oh, it works just like.
You immediately place a series of face-up passengers from the line of your choice, starting with any number. It works like any other line. It is not a survivor group, so you can freely swap them around.
That's what I was thinking. We get the boat.
If there are still passengers on the card at the end of the game, they are not saved. As soon as you take the last card from a collapsible boat, it collapses.
Let's do the collapsible boats. The problem is I can't use it yet. So.
Looks like they're getting the fresh crab legs out. They're so fresh. They're still in the water.
It doesn't say I redo it.
What is the card?
8A, Plan A.
Then shuffle the action card stack. Yes.
All right. So we could actually take that.
Mystery passenger. That's the one where you place it and it takes the place of one. We would basically move 9 and everything up. Sure, we could do that.
The other, it could be a passenger over on the lifeboat.
But there is
right?
a 10 in here. What?
It could be like if we took the second class passenger, it could be the 2.
It could be the 2
Meaning
moving.
we could get them all on
Yes, that is correct.
That might be the best plan.
I think.
Or the collapsible boat.
I think that's the best plan. We put this and then we take everything up to either 8 or 9.
It's not yet though. It's on my next turn, right?
Yes, because you are taking that into your hand.
Oh my god. All right. So do not draw from the deck, whatever you do.
I'm gonna wait,
Yes.
which will move 12
Yes.
into here.
Yes, you wait.
You wait 12, and then this is gonna pop
It's
up.
gonna be like the 2.
It's him! It's Mr. 10!
Let's move him over my turn.
Wow.
All right. My turn. I'm gonna make this a 2 anchor.
You can actually move this over first if you wanted to.
Sure, go ahead.
If you wanted to.
Sure.
Oh, it's a 13.
Let me just put the 12 over there, of course.
Of course we did.
Of course. I don't love it, but if we want to just do this
Mystery
now.
passenger.
Yeah. Make it a 2 anchor.
Now, as soon as the 2 anchor pops up, it will take its place. Now, the only reason I say 2 anchor is because the other 2 is already placed. Now, let's say that that 2 non-anchor popped up, it would indeed be on that spot. Now, notice this is also only a second class citizen. You cannot do this for a first class passenger. Mm-hmm. So, now, the way that the rules read is anytime you see him, let's say I'm drawing 3 cards and I see it, it immediately takes the spot.
Yeah.
Whether or not I choose it, it takes the spot. Now, I don't know if that's how it's meant to be played, but that's how we've been doing it. Now, I think we take at least up to the 8.
Yeah.
And maybe more. 3, 4, 5. I don't see any compelling reason yet to clear that off. I could theoretically pull up the 13. Maybe.
This is gonna go over
Very soon.
It is your turn.
There are 5 left. I think I take 2 of them. It's either I take 2 or you take 2.
Yep. Go ahead. Good luck.
Those are our 2 choices. How about a 10 and a 7?
Don't like it.
I don't like a 10 or a 7, do we?
No.
No. Guess what?
Blub, blub, blub. Shuffle.
And I get 3 cards. Before the page is turned, I get my 3 cards. Before we see what pops up. I have a collapsible boat. I have a mystery passenger. And I have comeback.
Yep.
I think we take the collapsible boat.
Sure.
Just in case.
We're gonna need it.
It's yours. This is in my hand.
Yeah.
This goes here.
Now those go together.
Whoosh.
Not great.
Yeah,
guys.
this is much harder than the last time.
Way
There's no flooding. We've installed a saltwater pool for a 3rd class passenger.
Oh my god.
Whoa, dark. I love it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and number 16.
Well, on my turn, I'll just move that 16.
Hey, passenger 16.
Right over.
Flip. Do you want to move the 15 sideways?
Yeah, I do. Sure.
It could be bad if things flop over, but sure. 2.
2. That's our passenger.
That's him.
Woo-hoo!
And mystery passenger goes to the discard pile, I believe.
5.
Now it will come available again, so I need to look and make sure. Yes, discarded action stack. Oh look, we have this Pedro Pascal looking dude. Hey, how did he get number 5? Why did a woman not get to go?
He paid his way.
He must have bribed his way in.
He's a schemer.
Jerk. All right, we got a 5 up. What are you going to do? 3 cards left.
Oh, God. I don't have much choice, so let's take the 3 cards. Good luck.
We need a 6 and a 7. How about this 4?
It was a 9 and 14 left.
We certainly put the 5 on.
That's your turn.
Because there's no reason to hold it up for any specific reason.
Yep.
We have Mr. 12 popping up again.
Oh, he's so bad.
No.
He's so bad. But you have this. That should be your turn.
That is going to be my turn. The 12 hops over here. The 6 pops up and goes over finally.
She has been like.
We have a 10 pop up. That's a blocker.
Well, ish. We could just call it ding, ding, ding.
Oh, this was actually your turn sorting everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
So this would be your card draw. Yeah, you're saying move 9-8 over?
Oh, well.
What were you saying?
I was saying yeah.
The other option is to move the 8 over and rescue everyone.
We can't move the 8 over, actually.
Why?
Move the 8 over. Oh.
Not take. Oh, yeah, we can't move the 8 over. You're right.
We can't.
We'd move the 9-8 over, leaving the 10 open, which doesn't help us yet.
No. All right.
It's the 10 guy again. Crew members were fired just before the ship went down, meaning the company wasn't liable for returning their remains. They literally sent bills to crew member family. Wow, White Star Line, rude.
What?
Wow, that is interesting trivia. I had no idea.
I had no idea.
This is your draw. Remember, we're like low, so
5? Like, I mean, I don't.
Okay, so yes, you can draw 5, but that's a good chunk of our stack. When we have 1 page left, we can turn.
All I'm saying is we're gonna have to get these people.
We have 1 page left, we can turn.
All right, I can do 2, and it's gonna. If we miss, we miss. But would you rather be more safe or not? I don't know.
The game ends. The game ends when the last page. No, the last page. No, no, sorry. The last page has been. No.
0. I mean, we
They
close the book. Yeah, the book is closed. It's just the iceberg left.
Is there just the iceberg left?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah. Well, it's also got the title credits.
It's there.
All right. So, what I'm trying to get at is we either try to get lucky.
I don't know.
So what does not help us?
Everything.
There's a lot that doesn't help us. You're right. How many you want?
3.
We will get one more set through, basically.
Well, we got this.
All right. The 15.
14 is now in the discard pile.
The 9 would not have helped.
No.
The 14 would not have helped.
No.
So you drew the right number of cards. How about that?
How about that?
You did a good job.
Yeah.
How about me?
I don't know.
2 cards. God, this could all just really suck. Like all of a sudden suck.
Oh, it's gonna because we didn't save them.
I'm drawing 3.
Is it a 7?
We have a 13, an 8, and a 12. None of which are playable.
No.
None of which are playable.
That was right. It's a good try, guys. It's a good try. We're good. Both going down.
This is a good try.
That was terrible. Look, okay, Matt. We're not good at this game, all right?
No, we were good at this game, and we got a little bit of arrogance in that. Let's play with the expert version. No, we should not have done the expert version. We got lucky with our first play. No, we got lucky.
This was the next step up. There is an even harder level to try.
There is. Unfortunately,
that was not what we wanted to see.
No.
Hey, we completed 12 now.
So this happened on my turn. I draw 3.
Okay.
Actually, I should have done this before.
Shadow!
Yes, we got cocky. That's what happened.
We had to take a chance.
No, we should have set it up. I was like, no, let's set it up like the first game. Like everyone, she's like, we beat it so easy.
We did.
She got cocky.
No.
And I was like,
thought we should have moved them all over there.
Okay, no, that's not what I said. During the setup,
yeah,
you got cocky.
All I'm saying is,
and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Yes, we could have. All right, we have your turn and wait. Those are our 2 options. Your turn. Choose a line. Look at all of them and choose a passenger to place at the front of the line. Set aside that passenger, shuffle the rest, put your chosen passenger. I think we keep wait. Man, this is bad.
All right, give me some cards.
Give you some. How many cards you want? There are 6 left.
So 3, I guess. Hey, I can play one.
This is slaughtering people for profit.
Actually, hold on.
Whoa.
We could do that, or we could
We're not slaughtering people.
We could do the 9.
We could do this 9?
Yeah.
That saves somebody. Do the 9.
Let's do the 9. Okay.
Good job, us.
Oh my god.
You're the evil executive in this disaster movie. Yes. I'm always a traitor. Never forget it.
So if the boat sinks, we auto lose?
Yeah.
Or do we save these people? We still don't get points?
We get points, but we have now, the game is over.
We lost.
The goal was we will save everyone.
A little late for that 9. Jelly, I know.
We can get the 6 and save somebody.
Yeah.
We can get the 7 and save somebody.
Yeah. You probably actually should have used your weight, but that's fine.
Yeah, I didn't think about.
Because now this is going over.
Because you have to do this. No, you can use your power to redistribute.
Sure. And
but then
everybody's over. and we're done. All right, guys, mistakes were made.
Final score.
We never said we were good at this game.
Final score 20, 29, 34, 35, 38, 46. 46 is the number. The number is 46.
We behave like truly horrible people.
Yes.
Oh, we behave like gamers.
We behave like gamers.
We behave like gamers.
Trying to game the game, and it didn't happen.
It's never going to be perfect, all right? Medicine.
So, SOS Titanic.
All right, we made some mistakes. We definitely could have had more points, but
you know why we lost, right?
The boat sank.
No. The lookout was in charge of getting people off the boat.
No, he was in charge of spotting the iceberg. Is what
that too. That too. And he did such a poor job of it.
All I'm saying is the captain always goes down with his ship.
We could save you, but then we waste all this money we spent on sandwiches.
We were set up for failure because he was the lookout and I was the captain. Captain goes down with the ship.
Captain goes down with the ship, and guess what? It happened.
It just was like, it kind of meant to be.
Now, just like with Solitaire, just like with solitaire, you're going to get potentially unwinnable shuffles. But that's fine. I think that's why people play the game of solitaire, because there is some challenge to be had with it. Even in potentially unwinnable situations, you still try to make things work out, try to set yourself up for the best possible outcome.
If there is a move to make, you don't necessarily do that move.
Exactly. Yeah.
So...
I mean, a lot of people think that with solitaire, if you see a move, take it. That's not always true. And that was also not true on our Titanic game, right? We tried to set ourselves up for success, because when we played this game last time, we were lining up anchors like crazy. It was easy.
Everything fell into place. New York Raider fan says, I didn't lose. That's true.
You profited off of these poor people dying. I mean, so yeah.
You win some, you lose some, says
you lose some. Exactly.
It's true.
But you know what? You won a lot more than you lost. So, definitely, I think that this is a keeper myself.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's just solitaire. No, it's not just solitaire.
Yeah, because the boat is going down, the cards are getting shuffled together, things are happening, you have action cards to use. It's all about timing with this.
It is all about time. Now, okay, I got to share this. One of the reviews that I saw was from Purge Reviews. A lot of you have probably seen his reviews online. And basically, I know you're trying to shine people to death there. Give them the flashy signals. And basically on his reviews, he will either say Purge or Keeper, right? Purge if he's going to get rid of them. That's why it's Purge Reviews. Keeper if he's going to keep it. So he's saying there's really not a good game here. You know, it's solitaire and it adds some mechanics, but it's really not a good game. Keeper. I'm like, what?
What does that even mean?
It's not a good game, but it's a keeper?
It's a great game. I like it.
It is a fine game. And I do think that it's a keeper. So I just don't get the disparity between it's not a great game, but it's a keeper. With as many games as he has, are you just amusing yourself?
Yes.
With as many games as he has, you don't keep games that are not a good game. You just don't.
No.
You know, we generally do not keep games that are not a good game.
Right.
You don't even keep all the games that are fairly good games, right? Just don't pay attention to me. I'm talking to you, but you don't have to answer.
Oh, I don't need to keep all the games.
Exactly.
So if it's not good, I won't keep it.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to blind you, Weirdman. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I just like the book.
I will just say definitely check it out. It's a keeper for me.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. I like it. And I like trying the hard levels.
Yes.
It was fun. People actually ran to the next cabin this game.
Yes, we didn't have that
in the Birds game. So
right.
I wanted to see how that worked, and we did.
So try easy mode.
Definitely start easy mode.
And we're gonna go back to easy mode.
Oh, we got this.
No. SOS Titanic from Matago and TGG. Check it out. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.